Hold up just a second, everyone. Hold up. Let me turn this on. Hold up just a second. Yo, what up, though? What's good? What up, though? I really don't do shows on. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Can y'all hear me correctly? Everything. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I was down here messing around with a couple of things. Let me know if I sound good. Audio is clear. Ah, good. Thank you, Huff. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate it. For some of y'all who may not know, um, I am Superdell. A lot of people call me Dale. My first name is Cordell. My close family and friends, they call me Cord. CORD. They be like, "Hey, Cord." They be like, "Hey, Dale." So, I'm telling you that, you know, because something came into my email today. And I started off this morning. It was a busy. Oh man, it was one of them Fridays that was crazy. Not only through work, it was a crazy crazy work day Friday. As some of y'all know, I wanted to go on live. I wanted to go live Friday to flex your plex. I was unable to, right? So, reason why work day was wild. Had one of our clients call in. We had a snowstorm that came through. If you look outside now, you wouldn't even know that a snowstorm came through Friday from the morning to the afternoon. And also, I was supposed to go and see my brother on Friday, who y'all all know that's in prison. And so to get my brother out of the cage for a couple hours, it's a huge deal because of course, in prison they like to keep you locked up and stuff like that. And so good guy made a bad decision. All right. But that's me. Whether he made bad decisions or not, you know, uh I got to go and see my brother. My wife been on my head, and so as of 2024, y'all know I go and see my brother. So heading out that way, caught up in a heck of a snowstorm. Um, Going up to where he's located is like 2 hours away. They got so going north is north of Detroit. It's like northwest of Detroit, up in that middle part. So if you're familiar with Michigan, like Detroit, we miss a lot of snow, right? We don't get a lot of snow. But like mid to, the upper peninsula up north, they get hit a lot because a lot of it comes down from Canada, but it don't reach all the way down here in southeastern Detroit. I mean southeastern Michigan, where Detroit is like an hour away from you know, going to Toledo, Ohio. So if you leave in Michigan, as soon as you get into Ohio on 75, you're in a city called Toledo, which honestly belonged to Detroit, but they was crying so much, so we let them have it. Go ahead, keep Toledo. Y'all can have it since y'all crying so much. So anyway, caught up in this big storm, man. It was bad. It was my brother said they got like he called me later on that night because the prisons they didn't do it. I called up there. I said, look, the storm is just too bad. You can't see, can you just cancel it? Well, they said they was gonna cancel it, and they end up pulling my brother. Continue to bring him down there where visitors can sit with him. So my brother looking, he see all this snow coming. He like, man, it is bad out there because it was like 5 other individuals, and they family didn't make it either. I think only like 2 people out of everybody actually made it. And he said it was bad out there. He said, man, the COs was coming in and stuff like that. Said, man, dude, we getting demolished out there. So that Friday, they got like 7 inches. And then that Saturday they was to get like 4 more inches. So I just canceled the whole thing, getting caught up in it, you know, and then trying to get home. It was taking a long time to get home. I just didn't have the energy. I ain't had the energy. I think I got home probably around like 8:40. It was just such a tough go. I was just tired because I get up at like 4:30 in the morning, prepare for work. So let's move forward. I'm telling you a story here. All right. I'm telling you a story. And I'm kind of bummed over it because I my it's not my job to help the community. It's what I love to do. So yesterday pretty much chilled. I ain't gonna say I chilled, but I only went out a couple of times yesterday because the weekends be like my busiest days outside of YouTube. Saturdays is probably my busiest. Sundays I don't do anything. Like that is me, my time, my family time. I really don't do Sundays unless like if my wife say, "Hey, I'm going, meet up," or she going out with my daughters, they whatever they want to do. That's really when I have my free time because usually it's something on sports related on Sunday, or we just be on chill mode, or me and my wife we'll go out and get us something to eat. It's family time. So anyway, all right. Anyway, I'm about to tell you this story. Um, as y'all know, I charge $50, not just $50 for a whole session. If you look in the description of this video right now, I charge $50 per half an hour. Not to say that something can't go past a half an hour. Usually, if I go past a half an hour, it's usually because me and the individual are kicking it. We're vibing. we're we're having a great conversation, and I'm willing to give the information. Right? That's just when you catch me in a generous mood. I would probably give you everything that you ask me. If you talk to everybody who I consulted, there's never been a bad moment until now. And it kind of hurt my feelings. So I know if this individual is listening, I hope she is listening because it kind of hurt my feelings. But it definitely put me in a predicament that I don't want to be in. And I understand why people stick to their description of what a consultation is. So if you're having a conversation, if you're having a consultation about family life, right? They keep it on topic and they don't talk about sports life or they don't talk about, a certain individual's life. They keep it on you and you only. They don't go and give, the extra time and all of that, right? They stick to the topic. So I'm about to paint this picture for y'all, and I hope y'all really pay attention to it. Me and this individual been in conversations. Me and this individual uh, email back and forth. Sometimes it may take me a day. Sometimes it might take me 3 days to get to you because my family life, you know, is number one. So if my family is not good, I can care less about what goes on in YouTube. And I'm quite sure a lot of y'all understand. You got to take care of your home before you take care of everybody else. So with that being said, me and this individual was trying to get on track. Now this individual stays in California. Their specific time. I'm Easter time. By the time they're getting up, I'm already gone. I am out. So that was kind of the differences we were having. And not only that, this individual has a great grandson that's willing to help. The only problem is I got to be on the grandson's time slot, you know. And you know, not to give up too much information, but there is a personal matter, that restricts the person I'm in that restricts her from doing, certain things in life. I understand that. But at the end of the day, I still have to be on the ground. Me, I have to be on the grandson's side before we can get things done. So if the grandson want to wake up, and again, this is no diss to the grandson. I understand the position he's in. I'm not going to go too far in it. I understand the position he's in. But if he want to get up at 10 o'clock specific time, that's 1 o'clock my time. On a Saturday or Sunday where I'm, majority I do my consultations on the weekend. Early though. I usually mine be early. So on this one particular last week, I finally said, look, just to get her out the way, because she sent me the money, and everybody can contest to this. Everybody can contest on how I do my consultations. I never have you send your money until I know for sure that day of, because I don't like holding on to no one money. I don't put myself in a predicament. Well, this individual sent her money early without me even telling her to send it. So now it's like, since I sent my money, you're entitled to me. Even though I told her I never asked her to send it, right? So that's the first red flag. And I should have, going forward, I know what to do. If somebody send me some money that, on a consultation, I'm gonna send it right back. I'm gonna refund it right back to them, right? Because of this problem. So we went like a week. We may even went 2 weeks, because now that I looked at the history, she sent the money March 7th. All right, she sent the money March 7th. We didn't link up until, what was it? What was last? We didn't link up until the 15th. The 16th, because I think we did it on was it a Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember, but we did it on a Saturday. I believe it was a Saturday though. Nope, I think it was on a Sunday. All right, so that means we didn't do it until she sent it on the 7th. The consultation didn't happen until the 17th. I believe it was on the Sunday. If I'm mistaken, it was on a Saturday. Now, I always tell everybody, have everything in order. So here's the problem. The consultation started off supposedly being like, when I do a consultation, I'm showing you how to get it. But in this case, she was having a problem with a device, right? The device, which was a Zadu device. That was the problem she was having with. $50. We're talking $50. If you look in the description of all my videos, all my live shows, it says $50 per half an hour. I think we was on this consultation for $50 for about 2 hours, give and take, if it wasn't 2 hours and 15, 20 minutes. For $50, I tried everything. Now, again, I'm being inconvenienced because she have a device that she's having a problem with, and her grandson, I got to be on her grandson's term instead of my terms, where I say, look, this is the time I provide my services. But due to circumstances in her personal life, I said, forget it. Let me do this one time, even though this is something I don't do. Because if you don't agree to my terms, we just don't have no terms. Because again, I don't want to put myself in this area that I'm not usually in. I don't want to be tied up at this particular time. But I did it anyway. With that being said, guys, we tried. We tried to format her drive. We tried unplugging. I tried everything that I known off the top of my head. I looked up, and again, if it wasn't 2 hours, it was 1 hour and 55 minutes. I think we went well over 2 hours, though. The more I think about it, I think we went well over. I tried everything for $50. $50. So I told, after we decided, I'm like, look, I don't know. It could be the drive. It could be your computer not formatting right, because the Zadu would not recognize the hard drive. All right. The Zadu would not recognize the hard drive. Now, out of all of my Zadu devices, I never had that happen to me. So I said, look, it's either that hard drive, which it would read in the computer, but it wouldn't read in the drive. We formatted it multiple times, or was the Zadu. That's the conclusion. It's really hard to diagnose an electronic unless you have that electronic and you do everything yourself. All right. So I told her, she said, well, can we get together next week? I said, well, look, I can probably get together. I don't know, but we'll see, because I'm not with this. I got to sit around at 12, 1 o'clock. When this is my day, I'm out here doing my hustle, or I'm with my family to have 2 times in a row. I say, look, we'll see how it is. And this just what I told her on the live feed. I say, look, we'll see. I said, I think we might be able to do something, but we'll see. Because I don't want to be on, first of all, I'm looking at the time. I'm looking at my time, guys. You gave me $50, and I'm on here for 2 hours. All right? $50 for over 2 hours, and we still didn't accomplish anything. The agreement was for you to replace that device, and this is just what I told her. To replace that device, get that same device, let's reattempt that. I get an email like a couple days ago, like Wednesday or Thursday, that says, scratch that. I'm going with a Z Formula 11 Pro Max. Scratch that. I'm going with a Z11. So basically, she done took and said she's going to do what she want to do and change the whole format for $50. Again, we're talking $50. She sent $50 one time. And now you want me to go and do everything, walk you through everything, be online for another 2 to 3 hours for $50. I'm sitting back and I saw the email. I think Friday. I think she sent it Thursday. I'm like, what? I saw the email, I think Friday. I say, what? In my mind, I'm like, does she look at me as just somebody who need the money? Like, how far does she think her $50 is supposed to go? She ain't come back and say, hey, Dale, thank you for putting in that work. You know, I agree, but let me send you an extra $25. Or she never, nothing. She just think this $50 is going to cater to more time. But I never responded to it because I'm sitting back and I'm thinking, I'm like, what? I'm all about helping people, but I hope I don't have food going across my forehead. I'm all about helping my people. But sometimes my people think you're supposed to do everything for the bare minimum. My people think because you give them a hookup, that if they get two, they should get another hookup on top of the hookup you giving them. Really, it comes from the guys, the males. I sat back, right? Because I was a little busy yesterday. I was ripping and running yesterday. And then I just came back home and it was, my whole family. It wasn't cold. It wasn't no snow out there. We could have went everywhere. But everybody was in the house. Everybody was in the house. So I stayed in the house. It was a little chilly out there, but I stayed in the house later on that evening. So this morning, I wake up. I got an email. The first email said, we're here. Even though I didn't guarantee an agreement, we're here. This is at nope, hold up. I might be lying. Oh no, I said we're here. At 12:04, it says we're here. I was barely even up because I know good and well I'm not about to agree to another couple hours. Right? I know that right off the rip. And I don't know how far she thought her $50 would go. I want y'all to stay there with me because I'm not done. I guess I didn't respond. And see, the thing about it, this is how people hurt their blessings. I just got up. And my phone said I had an email. So I got up, rolled over. I was sitting there, turned it on because I recorded the local news. So I watched my local news, got up, watched my local news, make sure it ain't nothing crazy going on. Then I get another email. Even though we never agreed, I never said on Saturday or Sunday there was going to be an agreed online consultation. I said, I'll let you know if I'm free. I always tell people if I'm free. So you know what the word if stands for. If I'm free. Well, I didn't consider myself free. The email came in, guys, today. And I'm about to read it. I'm not going to show you it, but I'm going to read it. It said, okay, a no show, which is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Lesson learned in my teens. Now, this woman is older than me. But I just want to show y'all how entitled somebody think they are when they invest in you and you do everything you're supposed to do and they still think the money should come over. That same thing should come over. She say, lesson learned in my teen years when I was late to an appointment. You have been disrespected, all involved. So basically, I disrespected her. So basically, if you're not on time because you've been in an accident and you're not there, you disrespected her. Basically, maybe your wife or your kid not feeling good, you disrespected her. Anything personally that's going on, if you don't meet her time slot, that the one that she wants you to meet due to their situation, you have disrespected. She said, you have disrespected all involved. So I disrespected her, and now I'm disrespected her grandson, who can't get up before 9 and only giving me 3 hours to work with between 9 a.m. and 12 noon specific time. That means at 9 a.m. it's 12 o'clock Detroit time. 12 p.m., that's 3 p.m. So I only got 3 hours to work with them. I got the emails. It wasn't no, listen, well, can he, I even said, with that, can he get up an hour early or 2 hours early? No, this is the time that he put forth, between 9 and 12. This ain't got nothing to do with the grandson, but this is the only hours that he can perform. He can assist me. And me being who I am, instead of just keeping it business, because I always tell y'all, family and friendship end where business begin. If you can't meet my standards, my hours of operation, then you got to find another source to go. She said, you have disrespected all involved. You cannot replace people's time. Let me read this again. I want y'all to hear, because I want y'all, this is a learning experience. I'm not done yet, because I'm going to tell you what I've done. Even though technically I should not have done it, but I'm going to tell you what I've done. This goes to show you the audacity of somebody who needs you, who you're breaking everything that you created to fit their agenda. I'm not the one that's needing the help. I went out there and did the work. But I'm going to make it convenient for you. Even though I say $50 per half an hour. Oh, I'm not done, Antoine. Give me a second. Give me a second. And a lot of y'all may be very, very upset with what I've done. I know my wife was. I'm going to read this again to you. Okay, a no-show, which is unacceptable. Lesson learned in my teen. Basically, when she was a teenager, she learned this lesson. When I was late to an appointment, you have disrespected all involved. You cannot replace people's time. That hit me. It ain't no, hey, Dale, I thought, hey, I hope all is well. I hope all is well, but I thought we had a time slot. I thought we agreed to this time. Let me know. I appreciate it. Please let me know. Something like that. Something that shows compassion. But see, in my religion, the Bible, it talks about that tongue. So everything she put in here is what she wanted to say. That tongue is the most powerful thing that you have on your body, because it gets people fired. It gets people hired. It gets people married. Language is everything, right? Language is everything. It shows love. It shows compassion. That tongue can show meanness. It can show disrespect. It can do a lot of things. happiness, joy, sad, mad, jealousy. The tongue is a strong piece of meat that a lot of us, people have. So let me read that again. Even though I spent 2 hours with this individual last week and only got paid $50, I did my job. I did my job and had a possibility of helping her for free again. Because she didn't offer any money. It's not my fault you got something that doesn't work. All I can do is try to help you, assist you. My time is everything. My time means something too. And I don't consider I should have to only carry out a time slot which does not benefit me. That it just does not benefit me. And again, she sent the money. I didn't know she was sending the money. But this is a lesson now, because it seems like if I send you the money, oh, you working for me, and you're going to work the time slot that I'm only available. Even though you can be like, listen, hey, that time slot is not for me. She sent the money. I didn't ask her to send the money. Everybody that deals with me who is in this chat can tell you they'll ask for the money just before we about to go on live, just before we about to do the consultation, because I know situations happen. I know we can plan something, but I also know that an emergency can happen. I do know circumstances happen. I sat back, guys, because I looked at this and and I sent her an email. This is all I said. I said, excuse me, period, enough said. That's all I said. I did. Y'all gonna hear another one. I did something else. Something I know y'all gonna not take kindly. But I'm a man of morale principles. I'm a man, I take expectations seriously. I do a lot of things. What disrespect, I'm not going to allow. Disrespect, I would not allow, because I wouldn't disrespect you. I'm damn near, look, this year I'll be 49. I'll be 50 years old next year. And I'll be damn. I'm not no 24, 25, and she's older than me. So you still got that respect. That's just how I was taught. Respect your elders. But respect comes both ways. And I don't work for you. $50 if I buy 2-pack of drawers, 2-pack of underwear, a 6-pack, and a pack of socks, that 50 cents is gone. If I buy some hamburger meat, some bread, some cheese, and a big juice, that $50 is gone. How far do you think $50 is supposed to go? The rudeness of that email she sent me hurt my feelings, because what I did before, what I've done before this, and believe me, it was going through my mind like, I'm looking at my clock like, damn, it's 1:20. And I'm trying to be professional, guys. I'm being professional. I'm like, let's try this. Let's try this. My consultation does not come with troubleshooting your problem. But the whole thing was to set up Zadu. And then she was saying, hey, I'm having a problem with my drive. So me thinking, I'm just thinking, I'm going in All right, maybe it's not formatted well. This should be easy. A 30-minute turned into over 2 hours. And I had to agree to her grandson's time. There was no way around it. And again, because my softness of my heart and her condition, I did it. Even though now I understand why businessmen, MEN, that covers everybody, they do what they do. They don't care. Business is business. They do not care whether you can speak. They just there to do a job. And regardless, they're there to do a job. If they're there to replace the sink, they're not going to replace the tub like I would do to make you happy. If they're there to replace the sink, they're going to replace the sink. But you will have someone like Superdell that notice that you got a goddamn toilet problem. You know what? If you can get a toilet today, I'll gladly put it in for you and don't even charge you. That's the person who she was dealing with. No more. See, this is the thing that always, I always say there's one that always causes the problem. Always causes the problem. Let me tell you what I did. And again, some of y'all gonna be very, very upset with me. I already know it. Because y'all, I know I'm not even looking at the chat. But I know y'all gonna be very, very upset with me. No, I didn't call her. I didn't hit her up, even though I got her personal number. And let me say something about this. This is the reason. There is a reason. I know some of y'all send y'all personal number. I don't call you. I keep everything where we go back and forth on emails. Because this could have been the same individual I gave my personal number to who would be calling me and calling me, blowing my phone up. I don't do it. Even though I got her personal number, I don't do it. I keep it straight up. We go back and forth on emails. So for y'all who send y'all number, no disrespect. You notice I always hit you back on the email. Even though I got y'all personal, I see your personal number. I hit you back on that. And I keep it business wise. You know what I'm saying? I keep it business that way. Because you will have an individual with your phone number, which I done had, and that will blow your number up, calling you at unexpected times. You know, hey Dale, you know what it is? It's 10 o'clock, dude. Like, I got to go to work. What's up? Oh man, I got this problem or that problem. But let me tell you what I did. Out of all of that, and I don't feel ashamed of it, but I want that person to know what power I have. Because now I know who I'm dealing with. Even though I did more than enough, I went on PayPal. Because I have everybody pay PayPal for a reason. Because I filed taxes. I don't want them coming knocking on my, hey, you doing, nah, I filed taxes on it. I sent her money back. I sent her $50 back to let her know I don't need your $50. If you don't think I did everything I could to make you happy, I sent her money back. I talked to my wife. My wife was like, hold up. What? I talked to some members of the DSC. They looked at me, but they understood. Oh, you know, oh yeah, I understood, Dale. Yeah, I You know, one was like, I don't know, but I understand why you did it. I did it to set a point. I don't need your money. And when you invest in me, you're going to get the best of me. But when you come up and think because you spent a couple of dollars with me and it wasn't me, it was on your end the problem, and you come up and you send me an email saying a no-show, which is unacceptable. Lesson learned in my teens when I was late to an appointment. You have disrespected all involved. You cannot replace people's time. She sent me that money, what, 2 weeks, March 7th, without me even asking her to send me the money. I sent the money back. I just chopped that time up as loss. But if she's listening, which she probably is, don't you ever email me again. Now, let's see how much $50 is going to get you and more. Because there is nobody doing it like I'm doing it currently. Unless you're doing something behind the scenes. I haven't saw nobody in this cord cutting community saying, get in touch with me. I will help you for free. Get in touch with me. I will help you for barely nothing. That email hurt my feelings. That email hurt my feelings because me and this individual done had many conversations. But it goes to show you this is a lesson to me. Let me tell you my lesson. Because she the one said, lesson learned. Let me tell you my lesson as an adult. You keep everything business and you keep your time prompt. I even mentioned this morning, maybe when I do my consultation, I should add a damn time clock. And when 30 minutes is up, that is it. That ain't me though. Because I love to see people win. I don't even want to go to that. But I see why people do it. A guy I follow, that's what he do. He say, I'll give you 30 minutes. He said, I'll give you 30 minutes. That's what he said. He said, I got a time clock. He said, because people always trying to get over. He said, people will try to take it off topic, you know, and they do what they want to do. Or they try to get extra information for nothing, for free. After you don't bust your tail, buying up everything, saying what is good, or, you know, they try to get the information for free instead of doing their own research. I gave her money back. I can prove it to you right now. I don't want to show her personal information. One thing about me, I take pride in what I do. One thing about me, I want you to be successful. So if that means it goes 35, 40 minutes, that's what it means. I don't sit back and say, hold up, stop. I need another $50 or this show is over. I don't do that. Because if we vibing, we vibing. That's just the person I am. I want you to be successful. But you're not going to play me either. And you're not going to belittle me with this damn email she sent today. Like her time is just more precious than my time. I got to work on her time, not my time. Forget what I got going on. I got to work on her time. There is nothing in here that says I did anything wrong. I told her, listen, if I got the time, I gladly get on here and we can do it again. I can't promise you nothing. She didn't care about anything in my personal life. If I would have sent an email, I would have said, hello, hope all is well. I thought we had a consultation today, but I didn't hear from you. I hope you and the family are doing well, nothing going on. Please let me know where we stand on this matter. That's a professional email. And then the person would have came out, hey, I'm sorry, this was going on. I'm sorry. What's your time schedule now? Are you still available now? That's probably what she would have got from me if she did it professional. Honestly, I would have came down here at 12 because she only gave me a 3 hour between 9 and 12 specific time. That's 12 o'clock my time. I would have easily came down here and be like, look, let me get her going. Let me get her going. She one of our queens in the community. Let's get her going. That's how I look at it. I always respect the queens. Now, these dudes out here, it is what it is. But I always show love. There's a reason why I put Miss before their first name. That shows an honor and respect to the queens in the cord cutting community. Whether they're younger than me, whether they're older than me, I always show my respect by saying Miss. Now, your husband might be a buster, but you, as a woman, and me showing all women respect, even though some of them, I done had some of them who didn't need the respect. But that's what I do. I always put the miss to show my gratitude, my respect of you coming into a space that a lot of men are in. Compared to a lot of dudes are knuckleheads. Y'all saw them in the past. We had one that was jealous. We had ones that didn't listen, and everything just fell apart. We had some that was competitive for no apparent reason because there's enough money for all of us. But I never had, to this day, I always respect the ladies. I always show nothing but love and respect. And so when I see you up in there, I say miss. Even though we the same, some of the ladies I can confirm are younger than me. As I was growing up, I was taught, hey, respect the ladies, respect your elders. That's just how I was taught. But being respectful, trying to be honest doesn't work all the time. So again, I just wanted to share this with y'all. Even though we got Amazon sales going on right now, I definitely wanted to get this out because this is some of the bull crap that goes on behind the scene. And again, to show my gratitude, even though she doesn't deserve the opportunity, I gave her money back so she don't feel like I owe her something. Because technically, I shouldn't have sent her anything back. But to let her know, and I hope she's listening, that your money is no good with me anymore. Don't even send me an email no more. You can unsubscribe if you want to. I wouldn't care because people like you, I don't even want following me, learning from me. Because I don't take this too kindly. You told me I was a disrespectful person. And I got to abide by your time and your time only. Forget my time and what my standards are. I got to follow your time, not even your time. I got to follow your grandson's time. And then I got only 3 hours to follow that. Or basically, I'm a disrespectful person, which I didn't, man, I couldn't believe it. But that way, listen, I gently heard her, take your money. Take your money and be done with it. And like I said, I know a lot of y'all be like, man, I wish I would. Dale, you put in over 2 hours and she still wants some. And then not only that, she changed the agenda. The agenda was on a Zadu, and now she want to change it to a formula and not even send you no money? Nah. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? She think her $50 was supposed to take her up to the moon and back. But I'm glad we have individuals like this. I'm so glad we have individuals. They just entitled individuals. It doesn't matter what condition they're in. They're prideful people that think they deserve the war, that deserves the reward that you present to them. And they want to pay you minimum to do it. She doesn't care what my description says. Everybody, I will show you my description if you get a consultation from me. I would gladly show everybody what it says. I'm going to do that right now. Let me do this right now. Let me share this screen. And I went 2 hours with this woman. And let me make it larger. All right, let me make it larger because just to make sure. What does this say? Superdell Consulting Service, $50 per half hour. It tells you that right there, and it gives the email. It clearly states that. But I was on the internet on a beautiful day last week. Listen, in Detroit, it was nice last weekend. It was like almost 60 degrees. The sun was out. And guess where I was stuck at? Right here. I was stuck right here on a consultation over 2 hours for $50 damn dollars. And it clearly says, listen, my consultation, all right, is $50 per half hour. But because I'm super, super nice, she was taking advantage of that. She didn't care about my time. She did not care. She did not care. She didn't care. Because if she did, she wouldn't have sent this damn email. She would not have sent this email telling me, okay, a no show, which is unacceptable. Lessons learned in my teens. When I was late to an appointment, you have disrespected all involved. Shit, you could have caught a flat. You could have been in an accident. One of your siblings could have been super sick. Maybe there's an emergency somewhere within the household. So that because you didn't meet that appointment, you are disrespectful. And so professionally, look, if this was 10 years ago, I probably would have said some things that I should not say to a woman. And I try to be as responsible, I try to be as professional as I can. I try to be. But maybe about 8 to 10 years ago, she would have got cussed out on the email. Whether she was older than me or younger than me. I know I would have said, what? But I'm being professional. And I said, you know what? Excuse me. Enough said. That's all I said. And I went to PayPal, looked up her name, and refunded her $50 back. And I think I told her in that message, I think I said, I saw your email. Let me see. I told her and I sent her a message so I know she will see it when she go to her PayPal. All right. Let me see. I had a message for her too. I told her, I said, I saw in your email. I said, I saw your email. Please find someone else since I'm disrespectful. A little friendly little email, and I sent it back to her. All right. I saw your email. Please find someone else since I'm disrespectful. So, Mrs. To the missus who did that, I salute you. You know, I wish you nothing but the best. But you have been cut off. Again, you don't have to follow me no more. I'm really thinking about getting you up out of the group. That's still on my mind because I know you over there. I'm thinking about getting you up out of DST. I'm thinking about getting you out of streaming outside the lines. I'm really thinking, I haven't done it yet. I'm really considering it. Because what benefits, since I'm such a disrespectful person, what benefits with them groups? Because I'm the one that, I'm not, I don't call myself the leader, but I highly influence us to make them Facebook groups. Real did the first one. I asked Real, I said, can you create a group? That way we can all get this, what we can't show on YouTube. At least we can talk about it a little bit on the Facebook group. And Real proceeded. She hooked it up. And the second one I set up, streaming outside the lines. But why would you want any information for someone who you consider disrespectful? That's my thing. Why would you want any? Why would you want to even be bothered with anybody who you would call being disrespectful? Because you don't care about what happened to them personally. Because you couldn't remain professional on your end because your grandson gave you only a 3-hour time slot. I'm the disrespectful one because I really didn't want to agree to them terms, but because of being nice, having a soft spot in my heart, that's what I did. And that's what I did. Even though it went against all the terms, I did it to show her love. And this is the thanks I get. And again, this is no shade to the grandson. He seemed like he's a cool kid, young kid. But it's like I'm working for y'all. Whatever time slot he says, he can say, listen, I'm only available at 12 midnight. So that's 3 o'clock a.m. my time. But just to make sure you were happy, I would have done it for you. I would have done it. I would have set out a day and said, listen, I got to help her because I want her to be successful. That's just the kind of person I am. But I see why people put standard operating procedures in place. Because there's always someone who think because they spend a couple dollars with you that they rule you. She ain't spend no $1,000, but I guaranteed I'm about to save her $20,000. She gave me $50. And what did I do? Had to follow her rules that she presented to me. I agreed to them, tried everything, unsuccessful over 2 hours. But here it is in my description, it says $50 per half an hour. She ain't sent me nothing. To me, that was a waste of 2 hours now that I'm thinking about it, because she told me I was disrespectful. And again, this is the crap that I go through sometimes. If it ain't nobody's throwing a shot and telling me what you should be and how you should run your channel and this and this and this and this, it's somebody in the back, which I never ran into this. I never ran into this. All right. I never ever. It done been times where I done missed time slots, and eventually I would get back and email them, and everybody, hey, understood, Dale. Hey, look, your family is first. Just let me know what time. I never ran into this. It done been people that said, Dale, Saturday, we going on. And I wake up in the morning, they agree to the time slot, and I email them, hey, you ready? If you're ready, send the funds to here. Never hear from them. But I'm up at 8 o'clock. Never, it done been some I never heard back from since. Do I call them? I email them, hey man, use a mother, don't hit me up anymore. Don't do this. I don't do that. It is what it is. All right. That it is what it is. Hopefully nothing happened to them. I just send an email. I don't reach back. I don't send another email like, hey man, you wasted my time today. You could have emailed me back and said, I don't do none of that. For what? Because there could have been a true emergency. Some people I never heard back from. I don't know if they're living. I don't know if they got caught up. Or maybe they found the resources and say, hey, no, I'm not going with Dale. And that's okay. But I'm not going to send an email. You know what? My time is everything. I grew up, and when it's time, that means it's money. And money is time. Don't ever waste my time. I would never do that. That's just me. That is just me. But at the end of the day, when somebody is doing that, um, you know, why would if I'm such a disrespectful person, why would you want to be involved in anything that I'm in? And I'm really, like I said, I'm really considering. I haven't done it yet. Now, I know I'm gonna get some email. Dale, get her up out of here. I'm gonna get some emails. Dale, what the heck is you doing, dude? Stick to business. I know I'm gonna get these emails, and I'm gonna read through them. Dale, you tell us business, family and friendship end where business begin, and you didn't even follow it. Dale, what's up with that? It done been people who done emailed. It done been people who consulted me on this situation like this. Hey man, I got some family members, man. Dale, they tried it. Listen, I just need to talk to somebody. And I would tell, hey Dale, listen, they want to be on my Plex. But I tell them, give me $5. They don't even want to give me $5. Help pay for my electricity. I got 6 of them. They don't even want to pay me $5. But then they complaining about the third-party apps. And I tell them, hey man, listen. Sometimes you got to let them find out the hard way. This is business. Here it is. You using your resources. They can come up any time of the day and say, I'm about to go on here and watch this Plex. My brother, my sister. And I done saw some of these guys Plex. I'm talking about professional. But they got siblings who think they're entitled. And all he said, well, look, can you give me $5? This will help pay, you're using my bandwidth, all type of stuff. You're using my resources. Just give me $5. That's $1.25 a week in some months. He said, just give me $5 a month. And some people, that's just what it is. All right. But like I said, I don't know. I'm really going to think about it, because again, it comes down to being respectful. One of the things I say is be respectful, But maybe she'd remove herself. I'm considering it. I don't know. I'm gonna go over y'all chats in a minute. I'm gonna consider it and then go from there. I don't know. I don't know. Cause that one hit hard. I had to grab my damn glasses. I was like, hold up. I'm like, is this saying what I think it's saying? And yeah, it was saying it's a no-show, which is unacceptable. Lesson learned in my team when I was late to an appointment. You have disrespected all involved. All right, you cannot replace people's time. I say, well, damn. I say, well, all right. I say, well, excuse me. Enough said. That's all I said. Enough said. I immediately, when I sent that, I went on to PayPal. Told her I saw your email. Find somebody else that won't disrespect you. So whatever I said, here your money back. Enjoy. Because now you can't say anything. You see the integrity I have. You see the morale I have. That means a lot to me. And if I didn't meet your standards, I apologize. But now I find somebody else that who can meet your standards and get you going. That's just what it is. But we'll see. We'll see. But guys, I don't know about y'all. It's been some good sales going on. On Amazon, some nice sales. All right. It's some nice sales out here on Amazon on some Fire Sticks. I'm thinking about getting these little echoes, getting them and probably giving them out to some family members, like my little cousins or stuff like that. Who my little cousins, boy. I mean, not my little nephews, not my cousins, because my cousins are pretty much grown. But my little nieces and nephews, Amazon, and let me bring that up. Amazon right here, and let me close this out. 'Cause I don't want to hit that tab by mistake, and you see her personal information. That's not how I roll. All right, I don't roll like that. Some people would have shared that crap. Look what this. I'm not going to do that. But um, again, they got some devices over here. Um, man, it's a lot. It is. It's quite a bit. Really, when it comes to the Amazon devices, look at the Fire Sticks. All right, Fire Stick 4K. Remember, just earlier in the week, I think last Monday, I was telling y'all the Fire Sticks what they wanted. What, $40 or $50 for them? And here they're back on sale again. You know, uh, you know, these are all the devices. And look, if you want to try an awesome device that we barely talk about, but this could be used for personal use, that dang on Fire TV Cube is nice. It is nice. Let me see what some of y'all are saying though. I definitely wanted to show y'all this, that these sticks, the Fire Stick 4K is 29. If you use the regular stick, it's 24. The 4K Max, which will go down again. This is a little steep, $39, because we done saw this bad boy for $29 on an odd day. All right, but if you need it, you want it, it is 40. And then you got the regular stick that probably nobody use. It ain't nothing but a stocking stuffer for individuals for Christmas. You got that, and then you got the cube right here, which a lot of people like because you don't need a remote. All right. Let me go up here. Let me see if I see anything, any questions or suggestions. Um, you know, Jamal said, "Hey, fire sticks are old news anyway, in my opinion." Hey, that's what Jamal said. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, South Carolina did not have no love for North Carolina. You're right about that. What's up? What's up, Bill? Brandon up in here. C. Oliver, what up, though? Uh, Uno Nice said, look, UConn will win it all. South Carolina women will win it all. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. What's up, Dana? What's up, Huff? So, bro, peeking up in here. We got Cordelia. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Cordelia? How you doing, baby? And our names are very, very similar. I think out of everybody, one of the names I don't say Miss in front of sometimes is Cordelia, because my name is Cordell, her name is Cordelia. Same everything. She just got the LIA, and mine's in with the L. So my name is Cordell, as a lot of y'all know, and her name is Cordelia. So very, very similar. I got two L's, and she got the LIA. So salute to Cordelia. What's up, baby? Hope all is well. Antoine say, yo, I need I need one of those sticks. Oh man. Yep. Friday. Yeah, you say you was courage. Yeah, man. It came down. And look, by the time I got to the house, I don't think I jumped online or nothing. I was just tired. Because when you leave at 4:30 in the morning and you get back at like 8:40, you going away from home all the time. You are like, I was like, man, when I got home, I think I sat on the couch. When I jumped on the couch, I I think I sat there for about a half an hour because I was contemplating and saying like, damn, I should go live still. I supposed to been showing off that Plex. Man, look, I got up. I said, man, I'm gonna go live. I said it's gonna be a little bit late, and then I was worried about the after party and all of that because I found out a new feature on the Formula Z11 Pro Max. I said, man, I jumped in that shower. Shit, I came back, lotioning up the skin. Man, I sat on that couch and was gone, Dave. Gone. I was gone. So it was just one of them days where, yeah, man, I don't know. It was just one of them days. So what up, Mac, man? James in the building, Virgo in the building. Yeah. Barbara say, hey, Miss Barbara, you say, hey, how are you doing today? Glad to see you're back. Hope you had a wonderful day. Yeah, I was having kind of a bad day, Miss Barbara. So hopefully you heard everything that happened to me this morning, the email that I woke up to, and the rudeness and that was sent my way. Yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up. So what's up, Lou? He said, I could tell we spent about 3 hours, a good 3 hours. Yeah. Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou, but that's the type of people. And look, I'm glad you said that. I think Lou might have been the last person, so I was just showing some love. Like we was just kicking it. And again, I'm glad Lou did a consultation maybe a month ago. Somewhere around that, between a month and two ago, me and Lou did a consultation. But he found me, I don't know, just within this last month or so, I just been showing like love. Like, even though we might be down, with what we talking, I would say, hey, what else you need to know? Here, not everybody, they not just Lou, they'll say, well, I was thinking of something, Dale. Can you give me some information on this? Give them the information. We kick it for another 10, 15 minutes. Anything else you need? Because I was just in that generous mood. I was in that sharing mood. I don't know why, but it was just showing I was just happy for the individual even taking the step to get to another level, to sit back and save some money, and enjoy their home. Because it's so crazy outside. Anytime we leave our homes, man, all you do is be like, man, some people get anxiety. Oh shoot, my daughter leaving the house, my son leaving the house, and they can't sleep. They sitting up there, they got their smartphone next to them and stuff like that. So yeah, I just enjoy it. That's all. That's what it is, Lou. I enjoy it. And I just want to see everybody win. What up, though, Joyce? What up, Karen? Let's Karen in the building. Say, been a minute. What's up? What's going on? Miss Octavia up in this joint. Yeah, man, you can never work in. Some people can't, and I understand it. I understand it. There was a person where you know, I had to explain to a person. She no longer works at this was Snipes at a mall here. She got into it with a person in, you know, a person in the public. And they had a disagreement. The girl said, this is what I told. The girl said, all right. She called the girl who worked in there, B. She said, all right, B, okay. When the girl left, I already knew what time of day it was. I knew what time of day it was because anytime somebody say, okay, all right, I'll be back. That's, listen, you dealing with the public. I told the young lady, I told her, I said, you never have a dispute with the public. Really, when you out here selling shoes, that means you're not protected by no door. You're not protected by no window, no bulletproof window, no nothing. There's a reason when we go into our local corner stores, where are they usually behind? Now, in the suburbs, might be a little bit different. In an urban city, you're usually behind some type of bulletproof glass, right? A door that you won't be able to get in. And it's for a reason to protect yourself. And I told her, I said, listen, I think you should ask to go home because she was rude and being unprofessional too. I said, there's a good chance this girl may come back. And there's a good chance you're going to get jumped, if not worse. And I didn't want to say what the worst was, but y'all know what the worst is. That girl came back. And guess who got caught? This happened in Snipes and Fairlane, Dearborn, Michigan, not Detroit. Dearborn, this is a suburb just west of Detroit. Dearborn, Michigan, a known mall. You know, it get on in a week on the weekend. It gets very, very crowded. Um, yeah, they caught her, put hands on her, and you know, good thing is she was all right. She had a lot of bumps and bruises, a lot. But from what I was told, when I went in there to buy some shoes. They was like, "Hey, man, you know, when you were trying to tell her to get up out of here, ask could she leave." First of all, the manager didn't do his job because anytime, whether you right or wrong, you got to be professional at all times. She was in there cussing too, calling the other girl. Even though the girl was calling her a B, she was calling the girl a B too. But the girl gave her one, okay, I'll be back. About an hour and a half later, 2 hours, girl came back and it was more girls. And they mopped her. They said the police came, but the girls was gone. It's a big mall. You got a big exit right there. She ran up out of there, went through Macy's and got up out of there. All six, seven, eight of them. Well, how many of it was? But you don't. I agree with you a lot. You just don't do it. Don't even put yourself in a predicament. And some people can't work customer service, and I understand it. 'Cause these people will have you off your square, man. They will take you there. All right. What up, though, unreasonable man? What up, though? What's good? Good. Antoine saying I'm in a bind. In a bind, man. Uh, let me see. And with that being said, I ain't got really much to do. Hey, Trev, I got it off. I let it be known. I let it be known, Trev. But yeah, I had to, man, because again, I want everybody to win, but some people just feel like they're entitled. They just feel like they think if they spend $2 on you, you supposed to do everything else. That you supposed to perform the way they perform. So if you don't get the problem solved, then you're a failure in their eyes. Just like I was called disrespectful, even though I said if I never agreed to it. That's why listen, she sent me when she changed the agenda when I saw it. I'm like, hold up, you going from a what? We supposed to be working on and now you want what? But I never responded. I never responded to the email because you're not going to dictate with your $50 that should have been dissolved is going to, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not. And again, if she would have just sent a email saying, hey, Dale, I thought we was going to do this today. Please reach out to me. I hope all is well. But I would like to get this done. Please, you know what I'm saying? Not to beg, but just send them, hey, just please reach out to me. Let me know where we stand or we need to reschedule for next week. Stuff like that. Now that's that's how you send an email, but don't tell me, Trev, she was just on one. She was in her feelings. They say, yo, got a Chromecast 4K this weekend. Looking forward to setting it up. We'll be checking out some of your setup vid. Hey, Dave, it'll be easy to go. It'll be easy to go. It's the same thing as an arm box. It's the same thing. I guarantee you, them Chromecast, they just don't give you any deals. So if you got it for free, you good. You are good. Dennis say she's lucky she wasn't dealing like some. Hey, you right about that, Dennis. And look, and would have put her information out there. Would have put her information, because he didn't care. He would have put her information out there and wouldn't have cared, wouldn't have cared. And then would have said, and you know what? I'm keeping your money. You ain't getting nothing. Called her all out her name, everything. So again, that's how it is. What's up, Jill, baby? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's up, Miss B? What's up, baby? She said, hey, I'm going to use that deli. If you don't come down for the fest, I'm going to say no show. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's funny. That is funny. Look at my camera. My camera tripping. Now, look. Now, my camera being disrespectful. My camera is being disrespectful. What you doing, camera? Oh no, it went off. I'm gonna have to unplug it and do it. It is what it. Let me see. Maybe it'll find me now. Yeah, sometimes I must have knocked it off by mistake. Oh, not that one. Oh no, not that one, Dale. There we go. There we go. But I may do a after party. How do y'all feel about an after party today? Let me know if y'all want to do an after party. This would be kind of like a makeup from Friday. Let me know if y'all want to do an after party. We can talk afterwards, and go from there. Let me know. Let me see. What's up, Harlem, New York City? What's good? Hope all. Hey, Huff, you already know you got to hit yourself. You got to hit yourself, man. You got to do it, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Say Miss Janelle say, yo, just change to the on stick. Love it. I why I wouldn't I wouldn't I would have said spend $5 more, Miss Janelle. The reason why, so you can have the 4K capability and not just the full 80, the full HD. The HD is only going to give you I guess if you're into 1080p only, you're good. Uh you're good. But I would have spent that extra $5 and got the 4K because it's faster. It has a different processor in there, and it's just a little bit faster. But if you ever decide to start you a media library and you got some 4K content that you want to disclose on your television, well, the on stick is not going to allow you to do it. Like it is not going to allow you to do it. As long as you're good, as long as everything is 1080p, you're good, Miss Janelle. So I think the sticks are nice. I believe they are nice, but just know if you're trying to watch some 4K content, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Some real 4K content is gonna be a problem. How do you like it? You say, Dale, I got that Apple TV 4K. How do you like it? How do you like it? Miss B say, yo, what you think about that Tyson upcoming fight? I know you're gonna tune in. Yeah, listen, from the last fight I saw with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, Jake Paul gonna be in trouble. Now, will this be staged? It could be. It could be. But Mike should demolish this guy. Mike should demolish. Karen say, yo, Dale, keep being you. I will. I will. I just had to share that experience of today of trying to help someone. And I don't think I was in the wrong or anything like that, but I just believe people just think you're entitled to them. People think that, you know. What's up, Rich? Rich say, yeah, man, let's do this after party. Yeah. Hey, I got Mike coming in as a monster too. I ain't gonna lie. Mike is going to demolish. He should. Now, if he don't, something wrong. Definitely the bank. Yeah, Mike fought Roy Jones. Actually, it was reported that Mike actually broke Roy Jones' rib. And if you go back to when they was interviewing them both, Roy kept doing this. Anytime you see a boxer, even after the fight, keep pulling on his shorts and he doing, this. Because remember, his shorts was coming up to his rib, and then he got that, that waist belt that they be wearing, them boxers be wearing. They be having that, and he kept doing it. And he was trying to pull it loose and have it just like this, so the pressure wasn't on the rib. But they said either they was bruised real bad, but one report said that he had a broke rib, and then they just left it as that. But Roy Jones was hurt. Roy Jones was definitely hurt. Yup. Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to pull it out. Huff, I was in my feelings. I was like, what the heck? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I say, well, damn. Well, LSU about to win. I ain't gonna say I was in my feelings, but I was a little. I say, well, what the heck? But she know what it is now. I would not. If I see her name, she better redo something. But if she needs some assistance, as soon as yeah, it's a wrap with her though. I don't take that type of information. I don't take that kindly. And she could take that. Look, she could take that $50 and do whatever she got to do with it. Call one of y'all. I'll let y'all deal with her. Then y'all see what I'm going through. Y'all gonna be like, what? Really, when you doing it this way? Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, that Apple TV is bad. I love the Apple TV. I'm on upstairs in the main room, in the living room. I've been on my Z11 Pro lately. And again, I found out something on that Z11 Pro that I was wild about. And listen, I haven't heard the thing about it. I went and did my research. Like I don't forget what site it was. It wasn't no Discord, no Telegram. It was a site that it wasn't no formula. It wasn't none of them. It was just a regular website it was just a regular, it was a forum. And they had the Z11 Pro. I think it said Z11 Pro. And the person said, as quiet as it kept, I might save that one for tomorrow's show. And nobody, I haven't heard anybody say anything about it. But I don't know if this works on the Z11 or the Z10 Pro. I don't know. But it does something that is very, 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 very nice. And I like it. I'm going to put it on. If y'all come to the after party, let me do this. I'm about to set up the after party, kick it with y'all. Let me set this up right now. Because man, listen, y'all just don't know how I felt Friday, man. I wanted to do that flex your plex. And when I went on the email, as I was trying to get home, when I got home, I meant to email everybody saying it was canceled. But when I tell you I was so exhausted, because like I said, I was halfway there and I could not see, like down here, I was good. Like where I stayed near Detroit, it stopped. But going up north, they were saying, it's going to be a hit and miss in certain areas. I could not see no one in front of me. And I think I tried to drive through that. I know I went 30 minutes and going like 20 miles an hour. I was going to be late to him anyway. I was going to be late to him going 20 miles an hour for a facility that's 2 hours away. As soon as I got up to Lansing, like you saw it come down, but then, man, it just started. As soon as you kept going north on 127, man, you couldn't see jack. Even my people in Grand Rapids. So Grand Rapids, Michigan, they know about it because they get a lot of snow. But I couldn't see jack, man. I said, man, I went almost an hour. I said, man, heck, So it was so much traffic, and I got up, came off, I started coming back. Man, I was so happy. I was so happy to get to like Howell, Michigan. I was so happy because that's when everything was starting to clear up at that time. The roads was dry. I was like, man, I got to the house. I sat in that couch, took my shoes off at the door, sat at that couch, and I just sat there, man, because it was it was a real long day. So, yeah. But it's crazy. Let me do this right quick. Let me see. 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 Miss B in the building. That's my girl right there, Miss B. She cool peoples. She is cool peoples. The after party. If y'all want to get into the after party and maybe y'all have some suggestions or anything, we could talk about it. I think I did the right thing though, but we could talk about it. It's all good. We can kick it. Let me do this right quick. Let me put this one up here. Cause we're gonna get ready to end this one. But if you want to come to the after party, you are more than welcome to come to the after party. And we could just kick it behind the scene. We can kick it. There it is right there. Yep. Bob say, hey there, I hope all is well. I know you weren't able to do the Plex show. Is there going to be absolutely yes, there will be another day. We may look at like next Saturday because I really need to make it up there to see my brother. Because that's the only time he get out of that cage. And again, my brother's in prison, and I'll be trying to get him up out of there. So definitely we will be doing that one. So you could come to the after party now. I'm gonna get ready to end this out. Uh, yeah, yup. And we already got I see C. Oliver back there. So definitely. So we're gonna end this now, guys. I appreciate the love. Again, here's the link. What's up, Miss Lady Sun Goddess? What's up, baby? Here's the link right there. Please come on. We can connect for a little bit and go from there. Big salute, y'all. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.